Are you grinding through long-winded cardio sessions, believing that it's the magic key to fat loss, but you're frustrated, disappointed, burnt out, your body hasn't changed in weeks, and you're starting to believe that this is just the way you're meant to be? It's not your fault. Most people are actually getting cardio wrong these days. So today I'm going to go through the top 5 biggest mistakes you can make when it comes to cardio and how we go about fixing that. This is going to help you efficiently lose fat, improve your cardiovascular system, but also start seeing cardio as a weapon rather than a chore. Mistake number 1, using cardio instead of managing a good diet. You're going to hear it time and time again if you're watching fitness content, but you can't out-train a bad diet. Nutrition is around 80%, 90% sometimes of your effectiveness to achieve your goals and make progress when it comes to losing weight, building muscle, and becoming a healthier version of yourself anyway. If you're going on a long run, but you're also coming back and eating pure rubbish, ultra-processed foods, not giving your body the nutrition, the vitamins, minerals, proteins that your body actually needs, then it's gonna be a waste of your effort and your time. You might as well not have gone on the long run at all. It's so easy nowadays to eat 500 extra calories, like a bag of crisps, a couple of donuts, but it's actually a lot harder to burn these calories off. So if you're not tracking, you're not following a consistent calorie deficit, and you don't actually know where your deficit should be, what your base metabolic rate is, how many active calories you're burning each day, and what sort of deficit you need to be in to achieve your goals, then you're doing it clueless. Yes, cardiovascular fitness can be utilized to improve CV fitness, to improve stamina for performance, and also improve circulation. But when it comes to fat loss, it's used as a tool to increase that deficit. When you're running, you're not actually shredding fat. When you're running, you're burning calories and you're going deeper into a deficit. And if you stay in that deficit, you will lose fat that day, or on average that week. But like I've just said, it is only a deficit when it comes to fat loss, and a good diet is a great foundation for this. So you can't compensate for stupid snacking on rubbish for a massive long run. Only if you're going to be in a deficit. Yes, you're going to lose weight, but look at what your diet's like. You're eating rubbish and you're just not going to be healthier over time. So how are you going to go about fixing this problem? Number 1, track all your macros. Know what you're putting in your body. Know that you're getting the right vitamins, minerals, proteins to improve your performance and also improve your fat loss efficiency. Number 2, start using cardio as a supplement for your deficit. Nutrition is the key here. By the way, I help coach people get to this point, get shredded. I build personalized fat loss plans that actually work without endless cardio and without starving yourself, just real training, real food, and real habits. This is one-to-one coaching, and you'll be getting direct access to me, but you'll also be getting a strength plan, a cardio plan, a supplement plan, a nutrition plan, a sleep plan, and a recovery plan, covering all bases for you to smash your goals and become a better you this 2025. If you're interested, I'll chuck a link in the bio to my Calendly so you can book a free 15-minute introduction call. We can get to know each other and see if you're a good fit for the program. Mistake number 2, bad timing. Doing cardio before your strength workout. Doing long and intense cardio before a strength program is pretty much useless, because you're not going to be able to go smash your lift at 100% capacity and increase your progressive overload, you know, increase your output, increase intensity week in, week out if you're actually burning all your energy before you even walk into the gym. Your strength training is just going to be useless. Your compounds are going to be slacking because you don't have the full body energy. You used all your energy and your water sources that are hidden in your muscle, like your glycogen, all the carbohydrates and chemical energy that you've been getting from food, that's going to be wasted. So when you get to the gym, you're just not going to have a great session. This won't directly affect fat loss, but it's going to have a bad outcome when it comes to your body recomposition. It's going to stop you from building muscle as efficiently. It's going to negatively impact the efficiency of your metabolism. And realistically, you're losing fat to reveal what you've built underneath. Maybe you've just started training, or maybe you've been training for years, but you haven't actually revealed the shreds. So your performance in the gym is key for maintaining that muscle mass, because if you're in a cut, your body's going to want to start using that muscle as energy to fuel your body, so it uses it up. And you see when people do long fasts, they lose a bit of muscle mass. But if you're training and you're maximizing your lifts and also doing cardio because you're timing it after, then you're going to maintain all that muscle mass and look even better when it comes to getting diced. So the main thing I can recommend is for you to do your long cardio after, or to split it up throughout the day. Get your lifting in the morning and then do your cardio late in the evening, or whenever you've got time in the afternoon after work. But you can also split this into different days throughout your week. So if you're training 4 times a week, you're doing push, pull, legs, full body, then in those rest days in between, you might as well go and do some cardio. That's going to help you stay in the deficit, but it's also going to reduce the intensity of load on your body, allowing you to recover better and to attack each workout. But also, you need to start prioritizing what matters most. If you're a marathon runner or you're trying to get a sub 145 half marathon, then you need to start focusing on your cardiovascular fitness. Strength takes a back seat, but it's also still important. Whereas if you're trying to recomp your body, or also you're a bodybuilder trying to build muscle, then you need to start focusing on the strength part of your plan. Yes, cardio can be used to help the shreds, like incline walking, going for walks, going for short, slow runs. But the most important thing for you to go and smash your goals is to max out your effort inside the gym. Mistake number 3, doing cardio that you hate. This mistake is hugely underrated because there are so many forms of cardio that you might actually enjoy, but you're choosing to do the ones that you hate. That's why you can't stay consistent. You dread getting out and going for a long run because you don't actually like running. But you need to start making it easier for yourself. You need to start making cardio and going out and doing your cardio as frictionless as possible. People force themselves to go into the gym, get on the treadmill and stand on the treadmill for half an hour. I hear so many people complaining about the Stairmaster or complaining about going on an incline walk for an hour. But yes, if you can do it consistently, keep doing it. But why would you choose a system that you just hate? If you're tracking calories, you could go play paddle, you could go play tennis, you could go play football, you could play any sport. Walking, cycling, dancing, hiking, climbing, the list goes on and on. You hate it, you're just not going to be consistent with it. Yes, you might start doing it for a couple of weeks, but on those days that you really don't want to do it, are you actually going to get out and do it? I don't think you will. Let's use strength training as an example. If you hated your workouts, you're going to be skipping, you're going to be burnt out, you're going to not show up for that one. So why would you do the same with cardio? Start choosing forms that you enjoy, do it with a friend, because when you start looking forward to cardio, it stays in your life long term. Mistake number 4, doing too much cardio overall. A lot of people believe that more is better, cranking out hour-long cardio sessions each day. And when you're looking at it from a deficit point of view, yes, that makes sense. But actually, if you do cardio too long, it can actually have some negative effects onto your body and onto your muscle growth and fat loss systems that will actually do you harm in the long term. No, I'm not saying going for a long run is going to kill you, but I'm saying going for a long run might actually be working towards a different goal that you're trying to achieve. And this is key because when you're losing fat, you want the muscle to come through. You want to start seeing the definition, seeing the progress that you deserve. But if you're running for too long, then you're just going to be shrinking your muscles at the same time. Look at all the marathon runners, look at all the Olympic runners. They don't have good frames on them. Yes, the sprinters do, but the long distance guys, they're all little sticks. And additionally, when you're in a cutting phase and you're increasing the cardio, you're increasing the deficit, you're training and you're trying to keep that muscle but also lose fat, it's just not going to work. You're going to be decreasing all the muscle mass that you've been gaining over months, so just don't take it over the top. And additionally, increased load when it comes to cardio can increase the chance of injuries and setbacks, and you just don't want this. You don't want to be back sitting on the couch once you've got locked in, once you've started to get motivated into seeing your progress, losing the weight. How to fix this problem? Keep cardio volume moderate. 2 to 4 sessions per week is plenty for most. Keep it at a steady rate, increase slowly, but don't go over the top, don't go for distance, just make sure that you're hitting your deficit goals and using cardio as a weapon, not a chore. Also, adjust your volume and load when it comes to cardio on your goals and how you're going to recover throughout the week to make sure you can attack every single session that you have programmed. And I don't usually agree with this term, but when it comes to cardio and strength and losing fat but also maintaining muscle, balance is key. Mistake number 5. Believing that fasted cardio is the answer to all your problems. Here's a popular myth: doing cardio on an empty stomach burns more fat. No, it doesn't. Yes, I fast quite consistently, but I use it as more of a health and resetting my gut kind of focus. I don't believe that fasting for so long is going to just melt fat off you in days to come. It's not sustainable, and if you're doing a lot of exercise, then I wouldn't recommend it because you need the energy, you need the electrolytes, the protein for you to be able to smash each session day by day. If your calorie expenditure is high throughout the day, then you just don't need to do this. For example, I do 20k steps in the morning, I go for a gym session, and then occasionally I go for a run. I don't fast on these days because my body needs the fuel, and I'll pass out in one of those activities if I don't have something to eat. Studies have shown that there's no meaningful difference for you to start doing cardio and exercise fasted. Yes, you might feel the same. Yes, you might be able to hit PRs, but there's no point. You may as well fuel yourself properly and stop leaving it to chance. So what matters most when it comes to fat loss and cardio, especially when you're trying to avoid fasted cardio, is a deficit and overall consistency. And how to fix this problem? Do fasted cardio if you enjoy it and you don't feel any negative impact on your body. Keep doing it. If it works, it's consistent, it helps you stay more dialed, then go for it. But don't expect it to get you leaner faster. Normally when I train for cardio or strength, I use pre and post carbs. That can be bananas, dates, a bit of raw honey, a bit of salt for electrolytes. So I'll have that before the session, and then I'll have some fruit or some other source of carbs after the session. That's to prepare me for the session, give me the energy and glycogen that my body needs, but also after the session, it's to replace those stores that have been used throughout the body. It's gonna help you stay energized, stay locked in for the rest of the day. And if you have a session planned for the end of that day, then your body is gonna be in the best position possible to go and smash that. So avoiding these mistakes when it comes to cardio can actually help you finally break through that fat loss plateau. It's gonna help you keep your energy levels high to build a stronger, leaner, more toned physique without burning out, losing muscle mass that you've just earned, and wasting valuable time in your day. If you're not a marathon runner, then you need to start using it as a tool. Put it as a weapon in your arsenal. You can use it here, you can use it there. You don't need to use it every day, and you can go for long periods without using it if you're consistent with your diet, with your nutrition, and staying in a deficit. If you want real sustainable results when it comes to fat loss and a body recomposition, you need a sustainable diet or nutrition plan, as well as a strength plan to help you stay consistent and enjoy your journey. And using cardio that supports and not sabotages your goals. Train smart, stay consistent, and trust me, the results will come. And if you're tired of guessing and spinning your wheels and you want a proven, systemized approach for fat loss that's gonna help you achieve your goals within 3 months, that's exactly what I do with my one-on-one online fitness coaching client. You just want a proven, personalized plan that fits your fitness goals and allows you to achieve what you want to achieve in 2025. Just click the Calendly link in my bio to apply, and we can have a chat about where you are, where you want to be, how we're going to get there. If you just want to keep learning, that's not something for you. I want to keep increasing your knowledge on fat loss, body recomposition, and actually staying disciplined when it comes to making a transformation. Follow my Instagram, that'll also be in the description. And yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. I hope you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.